this is Kelly from Moonbean Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Libra Mid-April 2020 general reading. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your likes, your shares, comments, and subscribes. And for those of you who are new to my channel, do stick around for a brief little intro before we get started. So I am an intuitive reader, my messages are timeless, and they're not date specific. So please have a look at the title to see if it resonates with you. If it does, chances are there's some messages found within the reading, okay? Also, again, the dates are just for organizational purposes, really. So go back and have a look at some of the previous videos too. Again, time is not linear, so we are all going through things at different stages. You may connect better with those readings, okay? Also, have a look at your moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter signs, as well as some months those are going to resonate better for you than just your sun sign. Also, have a look at your 7th house. So Libra, that would be Aries. Check out the Aries videos for some additional messages. Same goes for you cross watchers. If you're interested in a Libra, have a look at the Aries video. It may give you a little bit more insight as to how this person may respond or act within a relationship. Okay, so before we get into the reading, I just want to go over the premeditation shuffle that I do off camera. So Libra, for you, the 3 cards that came out, the first one was the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, that was the first card to come out for your reading. I feel like there was another zodiac sign that had that same card as their first. I can't remember if it was Gemini, possibly. I think it may have been Gemini. So maybe you're connecting with the Gemini. So anyway, the first card was the 6 of Pentacles. So I kind of get the feeling that mid-April, you may either, and again, depending on, what's going on for you. For some of you, this has to do with giving and receiving within a relationship. Okay, there's reciprocity there, right? So there's an equal give and take. For some of you, it may be the opposite. You may have someone who may be just giving and the other person is just taking, right? It's not equal. And that can be frustrating, right? When you are giving so much and not getting anything in return. Okay, for others of you, you may be home right now, not working due to this COVID-19 pandemic that's kind of hitting everyone right now. I mean, some people are home and are having to go on some relief funds. So that may be an issue for you. For others of you, that may not be the case. You may actually be all right financially and be giving back generously to other people, right? Or helping others that way, right? And again, it's Pentacles, so it can be financial help, but it can also be assistance, right? Giving and receiving can be done without money, right? It's giving of time, right? Energy, that kind of thing. So the second card to come out for you was the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this could be the starting of a new relationship. Okay, this could be a proposal for some of you, or a marriage happening. Okay, again, if it is a marriage, it probably won't. I don't see that happening as of right now, due to the fact that certain things aren't available to us. So it just could be a proposal. For others of you, this is a new baby. Maybe some of you are finding out you're pregnant or that you're having a child. For others of you, probably giving birth in mid-April. Okay. That's kind of what I'm seeing. For the third card to come out was the Ace of Wands. Okay, so again, a new romance. Okay, or this could be the urge to create or start a new project, or inspire, like some sort of inspiration that's kind of getting you going and moving in a specific direction come mid-April. Okay, or right now, because this is mid-April when I'm recording this. So again, maybe you're starting something that definitely could be creative, given that it's wands, fire energy, right? Passionate, something you're passionate about, okay? Whatever it is, and it could be different things for different people. All right, so we're going to start with your reading. I think I'm going to use the Everyday Witches Tarot to start. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle a bit on camera before we get started. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, Universe, please allow me to... Ooh, wow. These are flying out right now. Okay, please allow me to connect with the collective of a Libra. Sun, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Okay, so cards are definitely flying out for you. So Spirit has a lot of messages. So we got the Three of Wands that just flew out. Okay, so expansion. This is teamwork, commerce, right? Starting something. We're talking about starting a new passion project. Maybe this is a new business. Maybe you're collaborating with people, right? For some of you. Spirit guides and ancestors. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-April 2020. Please allow messages to come out clearly and for the greater good of the collective of mid-April. So we're going to start with the first card on the top of the deck. This is going to be your current energy. It's going to be the strongest energy for the read. And this could be, again, what's going on right now currently, or this can be, for some of you, the recent past. So anything from the last 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, to even up to a year. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, but in the reverse for you. Okay, generally this is how you want to see the Five of Cups, in my opinion, right? I don't want to see it in the upright. I'd rather get it in the reverse. So this can definitely indicate new prospects or projects. Okay, I'm going this again. For some of you, this is what's I'm kind of sensing, and this ties in with the pre-shuffle really well, actually. So new projects, new prospects are coming into your life currently. You may have been through a difficult time, but I do feel that, you know, we're letting go. We're releasing any of that, all that energy, okay, that negative energy. There's good news that's about to, you know, come your way, I kind of sense. And you're recovering from whatever it is that was, you know, making you feel like you were abandoned or unloved, or even any type of grief or regret that you had, okay? And again, because it's cups, this could be a relationship related, very emotional. But yeah, you're just letting it go. You're letting it spill. You're like done with it. Moving on from that is what I'm sensing. Okay. Any other messages? Ooh. Okay, so we got the Knight of Cups. Why are we moving on? Because there's this new guy, a new guy or girl. Again, don't get hung up on the gender. But definitely we've got this Prince Charming here, right? This Knight of Cups coming in here. Okay, water sign for some of you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. It could just be the energy. But definitely there is somebody here who's bringing you a cup of love, right? Offering you this love proposal. I mean, this guy or girl or whomever, woman or man, is definitely not scared. Like there's sharks swimming below or circling below, but no, You're not even paying any mind to that because I've got love on the brain. Okay, nothing's gonna hold me back. Even the cat's like dangling off that broomstick, but like, oh, look at the hearts. No danger, no fear right there. Okay. Any other messages for Libra for mid-April? Ooh, we've got the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So, a lot of cups. We got 3 cups already on the board here. A lot of emotions we're feeling this month, huh, Libra? So, the 10 of Cups for me, regardless, and again, it's in the reverse, but I'm not, like, some cards I just don't read reversals. Or, it's not that I don't read the reversal, it could be very well that it's not, I don't see it as a negative for you. I just sense that maybe there's things that if you are in a relationship, I feel like it may not be, you know, what it used to be, right? Like the honeymoon phase is done, but there's still love there, right? There's still, you're still with this person. Again, that's for some of you, okay? And I do sense that, like, it is important to, you know, get out there and do some things together in order to keep the love flowing, right? I feel like for some of you, you're trying for another baby. Again, not everybody's going to connect with this message. So again, take it how it resonates. But I do feel like you're trying for a baby and it's not happening at the moment. Or it's some delays there. Okay, I wouldn't call it setbacks. It's more like delays, right? All in divine timing. Right now, yeah, well, I mean, we're all kind of like, again, some people may be at home and you're spending way too much time together, so there might not be the same kind of sparks, right? Any other messages for Libra? 6 of Wands. So we've gone from emotions to passion and creativity here. So 6 of Wands, that has to do with victory. Okay, good news coming about. So if you were trying for a baby, right, I did see in the pre-shuffle the Ace of Cups, so there could be a baby on its way. It's just, again, there may be some delay there. Someone's definitely on, like, in the mood for some love there, though. And I'm just seeing another baby in the background here. We've got baby on the brain for some of you. Baby, baby, baby. You might possibly already have a child and are trying for a second for some of you. And you're using this opportunity while you're home to work on that. Good news coming, though, possibly, with the baby. For others of you, if this is work related, I do sense that there is going to be some recognition here. Or even for those of you who have let go of any hurt or whatever was keeping you from fully moving forward. You're definitely feeling more amorous, is what I'm sensing. Or just very, you're in a better mood than you were at some point. Like previous is what I'm sensing. And it's showing, like people are recognizing that and taking notice for sure. Okay, any other messages for Libra? Okay, Page of Wands. This could be younger energy. Okay, if not someone who's younger, like a younger fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. If not, this is just someone who, again, has a bit of an immature type energy. Okay. So with the Page of Wands showing up in your reading here, it can very often indicate someone, I want to say it could be a female, it doesn't have to be, but someone definitely coming in here, or someone who's very warm and ambitious. This could even be you, right? So again, vice versa. Usually the Page of Wands is someone who, it's almost like a student, somebody who's out to learn something, right? Is an overachiever, a high achiever, really wants to get, learn and focus on pretty much anything, like depending on, again, for some of you, if you want to go spiritual, that could go down that route. Kind of what I'm sensing. But this Page of Wands can easily be distracted. Again, it's a younger energy, right? Easily be distracted by the cat there in the middle of the road, or even the lizard in the middle of the road. I kind of sense too, like I'm just noticing even the change of leaves. If you, the Page of Wands can also indicate a student, right? Like I was saying, maybe going back to school, learning something. This could be, though, you're thinking about doing that come fall. I'm noticing like the leaves change. So if you do live in the northern hemisphere, you would probably be going through that, not right now, but like closer to September, October, probably September, to go back to school generally is the case. You see at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight. What is it? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So what I'm kind of sensing with this guy here, again, could be connecting with fire, right? With this Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or it could be you, right? Generally when this card comes up, so it's just your overall message here for this reading, okay, at the bottom of the deck. And it's asking you, what have you learned from all your exploration over the past year? So it's like a pause to really, think about what's been going on here, right? I feel like you've gone from a page at one point, or for others of you, it's almost like you may be at a point where you want to try and start something new. So we're starting over as a page versus this Knight. Okay. Regardless of whatever you decide to do, whether within this exploration of sorts that you're kind of undertaking, again, it's one, so it's something that ignites your curiosity, right? Inspiration. It is, though, like when I see this in the reverse, it's more so like returning to yourself is what I'm kind of sensing here. So maybe that's what you're missing, right? Taking this opportunity to really do things, you know, be creative, do some things even within the home. Maybe you weren't doing that in the beginning of this whole quarantine business, and now you're starting to, for some of you. For others of you, with the Knight of, yeah, the Knight being in the reverse, like, it's asking you, again, it's like taking a pause. Like, if it was in the upright, like, look, he's literally going to take on that dragon. Like, he's ready to go. It's in the reverse. So we're not going to be hasty right now. We're taking a pause here, thinking, right, which is more of an air energy than fire, right? All right, let's get some cards here to clarify. I think I'm going to use the zombie tarot for you guys to clarify. Let me just move these over. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. I like sliced my hand yesterday while I was ironically opening a can. And normally that wouldn't happen to me, but I was rushing to try and get everything done. And again, I could literally see that playing out in my head before it happened, and then it happened. It's like, why did I even think of that, right? So, needless to say, it's been quite hard shuffling with an injured finger. And it's pretty deep, so I'm hoping I don't need to have stitches, but we'll see. All right. Okay, let's see. Can I have some clarification on the Five of Cups in the reverse for Libra? All right, so releasing these feelings, letting go of any hurt, regret, loss, any of that is going to bring you this Nine of Cups. Amazing. This is all about wishes coming true, right? Wish fulfillment, abundance, feeling material gain, right? Good health, all of that, right? Makes sense. You release the negative, good things will start happening because you're going to go from negative to positive, right? What's going to get you there? Love. Love. I'm just seeing hearts everywhere. Lots of love. Right, like if you look at her, she's totally content. She's alone there on this beach there, holding her shotgun, waiting for the zombies to come to this tropical island, but she's happy. She's happy. She's happy. She's got what she needs to protect herself. Here's some clarification on the Knight of Cups for Libra for mid-April. Okay, Six of Swords in the reverse. So, sorry, I haven't looked at this card in a very long time, so I just want to make sure I'm like seeing what I'm seeing. The Six of Swords in the reverse it's basically this urge. It's like urging you to, you know, there's something kind of impeding you. You're trying to move forward somewhere. This could be in regards to a relationship. Okay, maybe you're trying to, like I said, you're trying to have a child, conceive, whatever. But you may feel like things are stuck right now, okay? But again, this is an illusion. It's the water playing with you, the waves, the water playing with you. Yeah, it's just an illusion. Just don't fight it. Just allow things to come naturally. Okay? This is in regards to this wanting to have a child, right? Just don't stress about it. The more you stress, the more it's may not happen, right? For others of you, the Six of Swords just talks about, you know, stop fighting the waves. Just allow this transformation to take part, like to take, you know, place. Generally, it has to do with sailing over choppy waters. In this case, you're on a speedboat, you know, riding over zombies while shooting them. Again, right? Just depends on where you find yourself. But I do sense that, you know, you are trying to move forward, possibly with someone. Again, for some of you, this is your significant other. If you are not married and you're single, it could be this person who's trying to come in to offer you something, right? Maybe you want to move forward with them, but again, you're feeling stuck for some reason. Okay. Some clarification on the Ten of Cups. Ooh, Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have Page of Wands. So there's a lot of wands and cups in this reading for you. In fact, I believe it's all... Oh, we got the one sword. But aside from that, lots of love, right? Emotion and passion here, or creativity. So, Page of Wands. Page of Wands twice in this reading, okay? Double the fun, double the energy. So, again, may have to do with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, okay, that you're connecting with. Could be a child. I'm sensing for some of you, this is your child, okay? Feel like this is a very busy child. You're trying to grow the family. For others of you, again, it doesn't have to necessarily be a child. This could just be a younger energy, right? It could not as mature in regards to their emotions, right? Given that it's the Ten of Cups here. It could also just be again, a student, somebody's learning something. You could be learning something in regards to this relationship that you're in, maybe learning more about each other. If you are home, okay, if you are home and you're spending quite a bit of time together, right, learning about each other, right, doing things together as a family again, not necessarily like bliss over here is what I'm sensing. But again, it's monotonous, right? If you're day in, day out, 7 days a week, you know, stuck at home, that's kind of why you're not having sparks flying all over the place, right? Any other message? Oh, it's a lot. Okay. Have some clarification on the Six of Wands. We got the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so Four of Swords in the reverse has to do with like a restless energy, okay? It's not always bad when you have restless energy, right? And it can motivate you to accomplish your goals, right? And get things moving again, right? Especially if you're in this energy where people are taking notice of what you're doing, right? You're getting good news. It's going to help motivate you to propel you to get going, right? this can also indicate excitement, right? On top of your motivation towards action and change. There could also be an awakening taking place for some of you, okay? And just finding mental strength. This may have something to do with this Page of Wands energy, right? Wanting to, again, feeling inspired to move forward, to maybe like learn something new for some of you. You could be, again, we're all kind of in this isolation mode, so maybe you're coming out of this isolation mode where you've kind of been feeling almost like a mental overload, like you needed to take a pause and just relax, right? And again, just too much going on, even though you're not working or whatever. I just feel like for some of you there was just a lot emotionally, like it was a lot to handle. And it could be because if you do have a young child already, like this is exhausting, right? You're usually used to be at work and not dealing with this child on a full-time basis, and now you're having to, right? Maybe it was mom staying home or dad was staying home, or this child could have been in childcare, right? Or at school. Okay, any other messages for Page of Wands? Right, so with this Page of Wands energy, right, this urge to start something new, to get out there, learn something, this is definitely makes sense. The Fool energy, right? The Fool energy has to do with taking chances, right? New beginnings, right? I feel like it's saying that this is something that's definitely new, fresh, right? You're taking a chance on this. With it being wands, this is something creative that you're thinking of embarking on, or spiritual, right? For some of you. Can I have some clarification on the Knight of Wands? Ooh, that's a lot. Jeez. Your cards want to fly out today, Libra, like crazy. I can't even. Clarification on the Knight of Wands in the reverse for Libra for mid-April. All right. So we have the Magician in the reverse. You could be connecting with Virgo, or I want to say Scorpio as well. Okay, for some of you, or you could have that in your chart. You could also be a Virgo, Libra, cusper. Okay, but it's in the reverse. So there is some trouble that you're having here manifesting whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay, someone's not focused at the moment. Okay, if you do want to embark on this new journey, for some of you, this this urge to like learn something new, whatever it is for you, right? I just feel like currently you may not be as focused as you need to be, okay, which is definitely making it hard to manifest things for you right now. Okay. There could be someone in your life, possibly, who presents themselves as being knowledgeable and trustworthy, but in actuality, they're just trying to manipulate you. So be wary of that. Again, this message may not be for everybody, but the Magician in this deck, especially if it's in the reverse, is someone who may not have your best interest at heart. They may be doing something like, for instance, this is a mad scientist trying to look for a vaccine here. Not because he's trying to save humanity, mostly because he wants recognition. So you need to ask yourself, like, who around you is doing that, right? Do they want a little bit of, they notice that you're being noticed. People are taking note of you and what you're doing and how you're doing it. And this person's like trying to, I almost feel like they're trying to get something out of it for sure. Get something out of you. So just be wary about that, okay? That's kind of what I'm sensing. All right, I'm going to pull some romance angels for you. I have some love advice for Libra for mid-April. Love advice for Libra for mid-April. Ooh. Okay, so the first card to come out was reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, this doesn't have to be, it is romance, right? So, I mean, if you are single, for those of you who are not in a committed relationship, there could be someone, again, I don't know if it's this person who you've kind of let go of. Maybe someone from your past and you've healed. Like I do sense, again, we're healing, right? With this 9 of Cups. You're feeling good. You're abundant, right? You've got the 6 of Wands. People are taking notice. Maybe that's why this individual's decided to come back into your life, right? Generally that happens. Somebody sees something that they're missing out on and they want to be a part of that again. Right? That could be that. We also got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner useful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, and this could be in regards to this 10 of Cups in the reverse, right? Have fun with each other, right? Like do little things to, you know, spark some excitement again. Get things going. Right, if that's the case, because for some of you that's kind of what I'm sensing, like you're getting a little bored and going stir crazy at home. Okay, I'm just going to pull some additional messages here with the Dream of Gaia Tarot. Let's see what we got for you. The messages they have for Libra for mid-April. Journey. Okay, so to keep with, I guess, what I was doing for the rest of zodiac signs, I will do the same. So if one card pops up, I've decided that I will read from the book. I normally try to do it intuitively, but since we've got the time and it's only one card, I'm going to read from here and get as much information as I can deliver for you. Okay, so we have Journey. Okay, I'm going to read it as if it is your present position. All right. So, keywords for this would be, this has to do with learn from your journey, don't make the truth a prison. This day is yours to shape. How does your past influence you? So let's see here. I'm just going to go through, read the meaning for you. Okay, so the journey card represents the first of the 8 influence cards. Your life journey, your past, is made up of choices, experience, and moments that have shaped and created the person you are in the present. You are the sum total of all that you have experienced, and your journey, the person it has manifested, plays a foundational role in every choice and decision you make. Your journey has influenced your personality and character. You have been shaped by your success and failures, triumphs and mistakes, heartbreaks and healing, the moments you have been alone and the moments you have shared with others. Your journey has shaped your likes, your dislikes, your biases, and your beliefs, and has governed all action. If you look back at your life, you will see that you have moved through from one moment and experience to the next. You have faced obstacles and overcome them, and you have had moments that have brought you so low you did not believe that you could continue to live. You have had your heart broken and believed it would never heal, but it did, and once it healed, you traveled forward to the next moment, forever changed. The choices you've made from that point onwards were influenced by what the past taught you. You have also experienced times of intense joy and bliss, where the moments has been perfect. You have loved with every fiber of your being and laughed until you cried. These moments have also had their influence, for they have made you lighter in spirit and moved you forward. The journey card represents the life you have led and will lead, and how it has shaped you, changed you, created you, and influenced every choice you had ever made and will make, and every experience you have ever had and will ever have. Okay, that's kind of what that means. Let's look at what it means in your present position. Okay, so our journey is there to learn from. We break patterns of behavior and repeating cycles by seeing the truth of our past actions and understanding that if something did not work for us on several occasions in our past, then maybe here in the present a different path should be taken. We learn from the mistakes of our past and action that learning in the present. If we do not learn the lessons our past experience have offered, we will repeat the experience again and again until we learn, and in doing so, break the cycle. When the journey card appears in the present, be honest with yourself. Be willing to see the truths people often seek to deny. We may not always have a choice in what we experience and when we experience it, but we do have choice in how we respond and react once the moment has passed. In the present, you are completely free to choose how you react and what lessons and truths you take away from your life journey. So ask yourself, if you have you allowed your past to do more than shape you? Have you allowed your journey to define who you are in the present? Do you allow the past to exert undue influence over your choices in the here and now? Learn from your past mistakes, but do not allow those lessons to teach you to be more afraid, overly cautious, judgmental, or cynical. Our truths, the wisdom or knowledge we gain from each and every experience is not meant to change us. It is meant to set us free. Allow yourself to be free to live, love, and laugh fearlessly. See potential opportunity and possibilities as you set your feet on the path to a new destination instead of returning to the old ones. Give yourself permission to enjoy the moments you are experiencing in the now, fully and completely. Okay? So that's kind of what journey means. All right, so I'm sensing that with this, definitely with this Page of Wands and the Fool energy as well. There's that path that you got to go down in both cards, right? Same here with the journey. So I feel like for some of you, if this is in regards to love and this person from your past coming in, I feel like if you are to move forward with them, you really need to think about, right, maybe spend some time in that Four of Swords and hey, it's in the reverse, so you're feeling antsy, you want to come out of this. But I feel like really thinking, to take a step back and really think about, you know, whatever you went through, right? Release the negative, and again, playfulness is here, right? So like, have fun. Don't think so hard in regards to what could go wrong, because I think when you focus on the negative, then that's what's going to happen. Is it's just going to repeat that, right? For others of you, maybe this is just saying like, maybe you should leave the past in the past, right? And move forward to something new, something fresh, right? If this was a relationship from we're talking like past, right? It can be fresh and new because you've grown, right? Hopefully both of you have matured into some, you know, someone else or someone new, right? Into the person that you are today. So again, it's up to you whether or not you want to go down that path, right? With this person, right? Regardless, a transformation has occurred. We've got the butterfly there, right? All right. That has been your reading, Libra. If you liked my video, please do give it a thumbs up. Okay, don't forget to share it around and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Also, hit the notification bell. That way you are notified the next time I upload a video. I will be uploading the weekend rune element spread for next weekend, I believe. So do look forward to that coming up. If you don't know what that is, do check out my last one. Again, time is not linear, right? So you may actually connect better with that one than the one that's coming up, right? Also, I do highly suggest that you watch the whole video, as, you know, just like I always say, you're not one zodiac sign. You have different zodiac placements, right, in your chart. So the same thing goes for elements, right? There's going to be a lot of different elements that you may connect with better, maybe, right? So do check that out. I only draw 3 runes for each element. So that would be your overview, the challenge, and the action that needs to be taken. Okay, so it's a quick read. I don't spend too much time on it, like if because sometimes there'll be repetition. I generally don't. I'll just intuitively kind of go off of that. And again, I do read from the book, but I do also pick up on a few other things that come up. So some of it is, like I said, I am an intuitive reader, so I try to read from, you know, whatever messages I'm being relayed at that time. So again, do have a look and check that out. Also, I will be, hopefully for May, for those readings, I will be posting some information in the description below about personal readings and how you can contact me for that. Probably will be doing that, I'm hoping, for May, opening that up. Again, I'll probably just be taking a select few for the month, just because I do have other things on the go, right? So I don't want to be doing personal readings every single day for people. So again, it'll probably be like a first come, first serve. So do look forward to that. And yeah, that's it. I do want to also mention, again, people, it's really important that we stay positive, that we are not spiraling into negativity, because there's a lot of negative information being spewed out there. I think, like me personally, I've just kind of detached from all of it. I'm keeping myself safe. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm washing my hands. I'm practicing social distancing, but I'm still living my life. I'm still going outside. I'm sorry. I need sunlight. You need sunlight. It's a fact. Okay. We're basically a houseplant. Okay. Just with, you know, we talk. We have legs, use them. So, you know, I mean, it's important to get sunlight. We need it. You don't want to be vitamin D deficient, right? It's not good. So that being said, try to focus on you, on yourself, you know, healing if you need to, or on this journey that you're partaking on, right? You want to learn something new, so go for it. Take this now. This is the opportunity to learn something new, right? Or to try something new. Get out there. All right. That being said, I want you to all have a wonderful day and many blessings.